Greetings and salutations, Vikings. Welcome to Norland, an upcoming medieval sim. Very similar or Rimworld-esque, I would say, if you want a comparison to it. Only that they focus on the medieval times. We're gonna have a look at this game for like an hour or two, dive deep into it, and check out all of the mechanics together. And you decide if you like it or not. Link will be in the description down below. If you do so, let me know in the comments what you think of it. And of course, if you would like to see a full playthrough of this Norland when it comes out to, you know, create a city, name you fellow subscribers of the channel after somebody in town, and see what kind of crazy story comes out of it. The game itself is in production still, so there might be bugs, there might be things not properly 100% working, so let's keep that in mind. And with no further ado, let's hop on in, have a look at it, and see how far we come. So, in here we have the family member situation that we can choose. We can have a husband, wife, child. We can have two sisters and a son. These are your nobility, more or less, that are taking care of everything. We're gonna go for 2 brothers and a wife. I'm gonna name myself up here, be in Cormacher. And then we're gonna name over here my wife, named Chelsea. And as a token of thank you and appreciation, Tim, the CEO of Hooded Horse, who's the publisher of Norland, and a good brother of mine. A good friend of mine. Tim, heads up, everything that happens in the game stays in the game. I apologize if the game goes crazy and wild, remembering, you know, remembering the things that can happen in Rimworld, for example. It's out of my control, okay? So no hard feelings if you end up stabbing me or I stab you or whatever crazy stuff comes out there. It can happen. So, with that, let's change a little bit over here the looks of mine. Chunky, bearded guy. I mean, kind of looks okay already. Age is automatically set depending on the level of skills that the character has acquired. Okay, so the more we change around the skills, the better we are, or the older we become at some point. I see. Hairstyle. Let's see, is there something more Viking-esque? Not really. I shall go with a bold, and let's see if I can make manners. I don't have manners. I'm way too straightforward. Manners. Let's go manners down. 33 years old. There we go. Even hits my age spot. Then, I'm gonna for Chelsea. 23 years old. Perfect. Just as an RL. And I actually don't know the age of Tim. But, let's make him somewhere around 30. 38? 38 to 40, something like that. Definitely not gray-haired yet. So, dark brownish. And I think he might look magnificent with a beard. He has short trimmed hair, something like that. And let's go for something. Wow, that's a massive beard. There we go. There we go. That's perfect. That is perfect. So let's have a look quickly at our skills. I am decently in persuasion. I am a diplomat. Kind of fitting. I'm very good. I'm a silver tongue when it comes to representing myself and so on. Falls in love once and for all is a monogamous. Yes, I only want one partner at my sides. And early bolding. There's a high chance of experienced boldness earlier than usual. Possibly? Maybe I think this is getting too close to a simulation here. That's crazy. So Varns, what does that mean? The native inhabitants of the central plains of Norland, the Varns are pushed eastwards by the expanding empire. Valor's peace, xenophobia, Caden. Production bonus to Rutabark, pig farms, and herb gardens. Knowledge, nature. What else do we have? The Keeden, former barbarians on the border of Crimson Empire, which used to stand guard. Valiant strength, knowledge, military, bonus and weapon. Let's go for... This sounds like very Viking-esque. Let's go with the Varns. What else do we have here? The oldest civilized people in the Norlands who created the first cities, philosophers. The Church of Saint Sophia. This seems very zealous-like. Yeah, let's go with Caden. Yes, it's changed, sadly, our names. We gotta do that really quickly again. Ormakr. Then my dear wife, Chelsea. If I can time would be of advance. And then we have Tim. Perfect. So, I am good in persuasion, from the looks of it. Decent in combat. Somewhat in command. And terrible in everything else. Then, Chelsea over here is an intellect. Affects the speed of acquiring knowledge, the speed of writing books, the likelihood of insight, and probability of winning in a dice game. Okay, so she can learn very quickly new recipes and whatnot. That is fine. Is decently good in teaching. And has bad manners. Hi, wife. Tim. He is an magnificent, outstanding one in trade and management. I think that's perfect. That's perfect. Let's have a look quickly here over the character traits. Empathetic. Social thoughts are enhanced. Envious. More prone to feeling envious towards others. Not really. Tim. He is reckless. And he's lustful. The need for sex increases twice as fast. I don't know that. I'll just leave it standard as it is. Sharp tongue as well. When this character is in charge of the chancellery, their ability to explain production tasks is exceptionally precise and clear. True, when I worked for Hooded Horse, was very clear all the time what I had to do. She's an enlightener, increases the chance of transferring knowledge to others. And I'm a diplomat. This character has the ability to convince any enemy king to forget all grievance and return to a normal level of relation. Like, cool your titties. We don't have to fight. Okay, with that, we have our characters, Cormac, Chelsea, and Tim as my brother into the fray. Starting a position. Choose your starting province. Recommended for beginner players. Sparksville, easy. Good woods. Decent village resources is food and wood. Village resources is iron. Province resources very big. Very bad in terms of iron itself. Then we have up here Goldshire, Crystal Light. Food looks a little bit harsh over there. Silver Haven. I like Silver Haven. Let's go for this here. High production of iron and whatnot. Silver Haven. Okay. Now we can make our banner. You cannot see that because my face is in front of it, so I will hide it really quickly. So I'm gonna keep it like that. Silver Haven. The banner sign. Let's go for something more Nordic. Cute little hearts. I'll grab this Celtic sign in black. Pattern colors. There's different patterns and whatnot. Oh, there we go. Ooh. Okay. How about this blue? Blue and white. It's pretty close to these other two. Maybe grab something else then. Let's keep it on this blue and rosé-like thing. And Silver Haven, yeah. Set up your and other provinces. Next. Unholy Horde as a crisis. Starting scenario is a prisoner. A member of your noble family has been captured by bandits during a recent raid on your young settlement. Freedom as soon as possible. Or by touch. No one takes your noble family seriously because all your lords have been blind since birth. Oh, wow. The Hammer's Way. Your lords are renowned craftsmen, but poor merchants. You start with books about blacksmithing and weapons, but you have significantly less money. Let's go with the prisoner thing here. Then we have modifiers that we can have over here. The lives of characters unfold as twice the speeds 1 in-game day equals 1 year of life. Oh my goodness gracious. The cult of Mother Sophia has reached its zenith. The world has gone mad with fanaticism. All incoming migrants to your domain are fanatics. No, a prolonged and protracted war has many consequences. One of them is an elevated level of combat skills and equipment amongst forest bandits, as many of them. Okay, okay. Strength in numbers, no prophecies. We're not gonna grab any modifier or whatever. Difficulty, we're gonna keep it on normal. What is hardcore? Recommended for very experienced players. Recommended for players who are already familiar with the game and want to play it as it was intended. Let's keep it on normal for the sake of this recording. Good. In we go. In we go. Last zip of courage. Because then we are deep down for an hour or two to see how far we come with our little village. And naming new nobles, we're going to do that on the fly. Probably I'm going to use subscribers of the channel over to Twitch or over here on the tubes. The beginning of the story. Norland, the year 2898. Since the creation of the world. 200 years have passed since the Great Crimson Empire perished in the flames of the religious war. Its former provinces have become the barbaric kingdoms, kept from mutual destruction only by the all-powerful Church of Holy Sophia. While the holy prophets speak of the impending end of the worlds, in one of the small kingdoms, a dream of a birth of a new empire is taking shape. And here we are. This is our little town's hall. What do we have? We have a little market going on here, and we have already a dormitory going on, and we have the noble houses, where Tim, where I live, where Chelsea lives. Okay, so then we have the Lord's Hall. What does that say in me? The main building in the city where the lords spend their time. Also, it serves as a storage for gold. Allows you to hire builders and servants. Very nicely. Here you can find all the hints and helps for the game. Knowledge base. Thank you. Got it. Good. So let's have a look. First, we need, of course, Chelsea from Silverhaven has been captured in the Forest Bandits. So we need to take care of that to rescue my wife. Tim, you and I need to rescue her. Look at the poor girl there being imprisoned. How dare they? How dare they? Looks like she's been out here. Bandits are demanding ransom of 300 golds, but I can also attempt to free her by force. Chelsea's suffering in captivity, being subjected to torture. No one knows how long they will last. So we are a little bit under time pressure, to be fair here. How much gold do we have? We have 2,500 golds. What if we just start off with hiring some mercenaries and charge in there? And end the video by horribly failing and dying with everybody. Can happen. Can happen. Okay. Let's focus on some basic needs over here. So let's do first up construction resources. What do we have here? Lumber mill, rutabaga fields. So food first. Fertility 60%. Is it everywhere 60%? It seems so. So overall my fertility, oh, there we go. There's some fancy brushes over here that increases the fertility. Fair enough. So 80 hundreds. Good. Let's place one there. Then we want a lumber mill, a building for extracting wood from nearby forests. Let's make a lumber mill up there. And brewery, tavern, den, market. We have that already. Altar, library, army, barracks. Place for warriors to reside. It can accommodate up to 10 people. If there's not enough living space, homeless warriors will sleep on the floor in a temple with significance versus their mood. I mean, this makes sense. Makes sense. So then we have housing, peasant's house, dormitory, and the lord's house. This looks like a dormitory, yes. Lots of people to sleep in there. Then the markets, beautiful. So, Cormac is taking care of this here, from the looks of it. So let's start the time. Let's see. Goes for an inspection. Okay. What is Tim doing? Goes to get equipment. Got his equipment. Looks like I'm yelling at the peasants to do the work. Automatically. Okay. Beautiful. These are the people. Uh-huh. So, I can click on them and give them actions. Punish. Carry out a punishment if necessary to construct as scaffolds. The Lord will give the peasants 1 ring. Holy rings. Okay. Preposition. Peasant may give birth to a child who will be a bastard. Oh, I see. So, we need to save her as quick as possible. Therefore, we're going to go to army. These are the warriors that I have available. So, good. Tim, you shall be the commander of this army. Then we're going to have all the warriors possible. I'm going to join you as well. Can we hire? We can hire some mercenaries. There we go. Let's hire some mercenaries. How many is the question? 10. We'll arrive in a few hours. Okay. We hired them. This will lose us a little bit of money. So first step, so we'll need a lot of wood. Build 2 to 3 lumber mills and upgrade them to a 3rd level. Fair enough. 2 to 3 lumber mills. 2 to 3 though? Wow. Okay, let's make more then. Another one here. And another one here. Perfect. Build a library and assign lords to study new knowledge. Ensure that you have enough food. Build a tavern and an altar. And alcohol is running low, so we need the production of moonshine. Brewery. My bad. So, services. We need a tavern. Over here. And we need then also an altar. Let's place that up top. And a library. We'll place that one over here. So at the end of the workday, each peasant receives a salary that you have assigned on their finance menu. Exactly. Perfect. So, horse bandits in my lands. Charles is being captured. Good. We're gonna work on that. Just waiting for our mercenaries to come in. And as soon as they arrive, we're out and about to attack. 33 hours. So, I have 3 builders that are working on things. There we go. Starting to make our food farm to go ready. Daily statistics gives us a little bit of an impact. I'll take my camera away. You can see more of that. So we get daily statistics telling us what we have happened, average happiness, all the balances, and etc. And then what happened on the worlds. No events happened on the worlds. Perfect. So this one needs a new instructor. This will be Tim. Tim will take care of our food. Perfect. Next will be our building over here. Norland workers do not know your plans and require instructions from your lords. Instruction will last for 3 days, after which the worker will stop working and wait for new orders. So, workers gonna be automatically perfect. So, who will take care of the lumber mill? Also Tim. Tim should be able to manage up to 3 buildings of sorts. There we go. They're starting to sew things around. It's beautiful. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, time goes by. How's it looking over here? How many more? 27 hours. Okay, so we're gonna have to wait for a day. So, in the world of Norland, lords do not have access to gold mines and do not mint money themselves. This is done by the Loving family. There's several basic ways to make money at the beginning of the game. You can sell some of your products, goods, to the Holy Caravan. The higher the lord's trade skill, the better the profit. Or you can gather in a squad and attack forest bandits. There are many more ways to earn gold in the game. Price manipulation, vassalage, raiding neighbors, writing and selling books, extortion, ransom for bribes, self-trading, and so on. Nice. So upgrade those to level 3. 1 additional job slot. This will be automatically. Workers have no instructions received today. My bad. Tim will take care of this one as well. Looks like I'm talking about Tim with the peasants. What might go on there? Nom nom nom. So Tim is taking care of these 3. And after 3 days, a noble has to do it again. Engaging in trade between cities and serfs as the primary source of gold and holy rings. Additionally, the caravan trades in the books and prisoners. They are protected and managed by the Inquisition, making the caravans immune to attack. Typically, they visit settlements every 2 to 3 days. Holy Caravan has arrived. There we go. Nice. Let's see. You have no active trade contracts. Action. Bishop. The bishop has not yet arrived in your states. I can educate. I can do social activities. A wise conversation. Conversation will take place as a result of which characters can share knowledge. Trade. Tim. Go up and trade. So what can we sell? Let's see here. Let's sell some of the rings. So I have only 10 of them. We're getting a little bit of money back for it. Sounds fair, if you ask me. Mining, hopfield and beer, rye and fields. Okay, so here I can learn new recipes or new buildings to construct. Fair enough. Let's trade. And we're good to go. Coremaker cheered up Tim. Tim cheered up Coremaker. Well, there we go. We're all in good moods. Looks like I'm complaining about my feet. I'm happy about bones. Economic reports. We are making money. And one of my lumber mill did not receive orders. That's okay. That's okay. Looks like people are sleeping outside. We should then build maybe also another dormitory. Leaving a space for 2 peasants. That improves the mood. Aha. Then we have decor over here with floors and such. Stone floor, wooden floor. Lights. Little torch. Why not? Let's have a little torch. Somewhere around here. Nice. They don't have a grid to it, and you can just place them wherever. Me gusta. Does not affect the game, but it serves as a visual delight. I see. I see. Stone arch, a broken one. Build a rivalry. Yeah, we're on it. We're on it. So, new day has arrived. 10 more hours until the soldiers arrive, and then we're going for my humble wife, who's already slept a full day in the grips of them evil. So, Tim already has 3. Should I give him 1 more? Can he handle that? Let's give him 1 more. 1 more lumber mill to be constructed by Tim's authority. So, request for assistance from Starstream. What does he want? He's been attacked. Doesn't really say. Daily statistics, world summaries. Starstream has left the alliance of cities led by Crystal Light. They seem to be at combat. Oh, there we go. Trellin from Stardale has become stronger and plans to next Starstream. Therefore, the King of Starstream is seeking help from all neighbors who are willing to stand by his side. You can send your army to help defend Starstream. I could, but first I need to help out my wife, because that has my priority. I apologize very much. I apologize very, very much, but that is my priority. Tavern is being built. Nice. Available for soldiers and peasants. This is our library. And we definitely need our brewery as well to be constructed. Let's have it over here. So the altar is also up and running. Place for ceremonies and burning bodies. Oh boy. So we can upgrade this. Build up to the first. We're having enough. Can I upgrade it some more? So let's upgrade all of the lumber wheels. Moon Lake consequences of war. As a result of the war, the neighboring province, Moon Lake, migration from there is increased. Oh, that is amazing. Okay, so the overall global situation acts and depends on what is going on in terms of migrating and like... Oh, that is cool. That is cool. Okay. They come from lords who left their families for some reason and did not join another. They come with the holy caravans and offer the services for holy ranks. Freelance lord. While waiting to be hired, they stand at the entrance of your hall. The contract will last for 10 days, after which the lord will leave. They can be appointed for any task, teaching children, going on campaigns against bandits. If a hired lord becomes a friend with your king, they will be able to invite him into your family and grant him a title. Ah, so that's how we get new lords. Hora. 35 years old. Full of energy and is pretty good at teaching. Action. Grant a title. Wise conversation. Hire the lord. Yeah, why not? Let's try to hire the lord. I'm pretty good at talking. So let's go mumbling with the new lords. Hello, Hora. How you doing? What do you think of Tim? Oh, looks like Hora likes Tim. Spread rumors about Tim. Ooh, I hope positive rumors though. I hope positive rumors though. Okay. So, the next thing is... She can educate. Warfare. This character will develop skills in combat. Can have duels. Can be rewarded. Can be punished. Okay. What we will do now is we have the units here. Perfect. So that means we are starting to have an army led by Tim, for he's very good at leading armies. Then we're gonna have here everybody moving in. Hora will join as well, and King Kormaker will join as well. And with that, we're good to go. Warriors retrieving their weapons. The warriors are armed and ready. Oh, we don't have so many weapons, it looks like. Yeah, I don't know if that is a good idea to send them all out to attack here. But, we'll see. Actions. Attack. There are no armies available on local map. Squads Tim. Squad Tim, there we go. Victory chance 83%. Send the army. Okay, so it gives me an reports of how likely it is that we win the fight. Fair enough. And here they come! Look at that. Here's the fight. And I could have a look at it. I could do the fight myself, or I could use the auto battle. I'll do the fight myself. So, otherwise will not leave the village, even if they have poor mood, but they may instigate in rebellion. Fair enough. So, 3 of them against 13 of us. Okay. Let's hope that our sheer mass is better at dealing with this. And here starts the fight. There's already blood flying. The first one is down. Hora is pushing in. Luckily, we've managed to convince her to stay. And they're running. And they are running. Beautiful. We've won the fight. Special, the mood is halved. There we go. Victory! Oh, that's a lovely, lovely picture. We've captured 2 and 1 escaped. Fair enough. Bandit camp destroyed. Relations with neighbors +1. Attitudes towards your matriarch +9. Loot and some hostages. Your hostage, Chelsea, has been freed and will soon return to his city. Very good. And with that, Alta, back to Silverhaven. Exactly. Perfect. So, back at Silverhaven, the library has been built. I can move a building. That's nice. This will be upgraded. Over here, they're having some good food. Rations. We need barracks. Alcohol production is absent. Tim Lord has no housing. Oh, because Hora took over the housing. Ah, I see. No, no, no. This is Tim's house. Okay. Daily expenses minus 115. Oof. Oof. So, productions. Brewery. Should be in the building. Build this building first. Moonlight consequences of the war. As a result of the war, the neighboring province... They're still fighting up there. Camp of Forest Bayonets up there. Oh boy. Chelsea has returned to the province. Beautifully. Beautifully. So, Chelsea. Please, do educate yourself Let's see here. Intellect is pretty high. Teaching is pretty high. Do some general training. General training, the teacher should be Hora. There we go. Then, see the Lord's work with knowledge. Perfect. Knowledge. So what do we want to learn? Mine, that would be not bad to learn. Rewrite or learn? Learn it. Chelsea. Learn all about mining. Hop, field, and beer. Transcribe a book in order to obtain a copy. In the process, the scribe acquires knowledge. The higher the Lord's intelligence, the faster the book is transcribed. Requires 3 paper. With 5 paper. After studying the book, the character will be able to create a copy to use. Okay, so we can study the book and then copy it or rewrite the book. So, learn. Oh, I'm a bad learner, apparently. Studying this book will take me 14 hours, 13 hours. Let's do. I'm going to learn about hop, fields, and beer. And the last one should be learned then by Tim. Rye, field, and mill. So, Vaughn's language dictionary can be written. Currently, there are no lords available for this task. Okay, perfect. Quite in depth, I have to say. Quite in depth. The warrior's morale and threshold values in the current mood. So, talking of warriors, I need to definitely send some people out. So, Strolling, 18 years old. All of these who are like super bad should be gone. There we go. I'm going to remain with 4. That should be good. So, there's no house things. We need barracks. Yes. We're on it. We're on it. So, production. No, housing. A lord's house. We have another lord's house over here. Good. And let's have in barracks. Do we have iron? We do have a little bit of iron. So the barracks can be over here. Beautiful. Beautiful. They're all having a sermon of the holy eye in the hands. I'm not sure if that's good. We can see over here the process of studying things. I'm going to speed up the process. The protection of the loving family. For the harmony of the world of Norlands and as the grace of Saint Sophia to all of his new renewing, the loving family prohibits aggression towards the young noble houses. This means that neighboring provinces will not engage in blackmail warfare and intrigue against you while the protection is at place. Okay, so we have like a beginner's a beginner's protection, it looks like. Chelsea gained a new level. Teachings is 9. Beautiful. Daily statistics. Reckon negative thoughts. Defeat in battle. Thirst for freedom. Ooh. One day I will be stopping being a prisoner. In your wishes. So, Hora. Let's see if we can convince her in order to grant title. There we go. The king will grant a title to Hora, making him a full-fledged member of the family. It will be necessary to pay a tax to the Holy Family to restore Hora's rights in his lineage. Hora will receive the title and join. And 346 will be spent to tax to the Holy Family. The number of available titles will decrease by 1. I do not see yet if and how many available titles I do have. I do have 2 prisoners. My matrix relationship is like that. Do not see necessarily the amount of titles I can give out, but it sounds intriguing. Wolf hunting. The characters go hunting together for a flesh wolf. So, let's grant her a title. Why not? This should also be priority. Build first. King's ambitions. The king decides that this time to announce the ambition that will determine the future of a noble family. Conquer. Power leads to the prosperity of a dynasty. Add 3 vassals to your kingdom. Unifier. Only by helping each other you can be standing strong. Expand your alliances of 3 cities to 3 provinces. The more population, the more strength. Increase the population to the province of 72 people. Fertile. Let's go for that. Fertility. Food like we are having a plus, so that's okay. Hora has no house. A lot of unemployed. You can pay them salary like regular peasants in the finance menu. Despite the fact that migrants usually bring some money with them, it eventually runs out, after which they become unhappy. You can reduce migration by spreading rumors in your village on the world map. My bad. I might have to find out how. Lumber mill upgrades can be learned, but we don't have the book for it. Okay, fair enough. Whereas provides characters with access to all resources that they have. Ooh, a warehouse might not be bad as well. So, one after another. So, warehouse up here sounds like a good choice. Book has been created. Library has been done. We're nicely working on the lumbers. So, resources. Let's have another Rutjaba field. Like that. Perfect. Looks like we're having a catch-up time. Good old Chelsea and I. Why has been Tim brought into bed by a peasant? What happened there? We do not know. We do not know yet. So, we have a quite an okay mood. Chelsea. She's still being educated. Okay. Tim. Sleeping from exhaustion. Ah, I see. So, let's see. Social. Challenge to duel. Remembers desires for revenge or death from the enemy. Play some dice. Seduce. Ooh. Without daring to oppose your will, 2 lords will enter into lawful marriage. Marriage between children and parents, as well as between brothers and sisters, are prohibited. So, Tim could marry Hora, and then we can rename Hora into Snow. Then that would work. Yeah, let's do that. Because we need offsprings of lords and nobilities. Marry Hora. Let's see if that works. We're gonna follow up Tim. Can we get to Hora and alter the name? Perfect. Music is good. So everybody is studying nicely in their books. I like you. You like me. I like you. I love the voice acting on these things. Snow Priest Tim. Look at that. Oh. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, let's give them some privacy up there. Looks like we might work on getting some. Was that a clap on the buttocks? Or was this a hug? I think it's a hug. Okay. Yeah. Looks like the Holy Caravan is up here as well. So good. Vanilla Trader. There we go. Let's see. Current master will be ready to trade as soon as he reaches the center of the settlement. Fair enough. We can sell him some slaves. There we go. He's in the center. A free lord is waiting to be hired. The caravan has arrived. I'm not sure I want to hire another lord. Let's work with the few lords that we have at the moment. So Tim has come over. What can we sell? We can sell a lot of food, but that's very limited in terms of its worth. That's all we can do, basically. Let's sell like up until we have 70, so we get 123 for that, and for that money we could buy some potential knowledge. Moonshine, command, hop fields. Once become loyalists, characters will remain so forever. Eternal loyalists being studied. That might come in handy. Let's sell our slaves as well. So was getting a tax of my warriors? Interesting. So I have to pay them. Yeah, why not? Let's grab the Book of Eternal Loyalists. Okay. Trade. Losing money this occasion. So my 4 warriors, but they need a sleeping place. So the brewery should be handled by Snow. Perfect. And they can produce moonshine. Oh, we need a Book of Moonshine. Mr. Trader. Tim, go in again. I'm sorry. Oh, Tim has been carried away because of exhaustion, together as with Snow. That means they will not be able to do the trade with him, I guess. Now Cormac is dropping by exhaustion. Request for assistance. Trident has become stronger and plans your next start trim. The Lord is in heavy armor. Landon did not wait for your assistance. Oh boy. That's bad. That is bad. So, will Tim go over there, though? To trade before the trader moves off? Nope. He's off on a go. Maybe next time. So, Valella, action. Wise conversation, hire the Lord. We have a wise conversation, but not during sleep time. So, statistics. We're gonna have a look at what we craft, what we consume. That is lovely. Then at finances, we can have a look at the wages and what we give out in terms of selling things at the markets. Then our dynasty. What we are allowed to do and not allowed to do. Trade agreements. Trade automatically. Why not? So, Eternal Loyalists. Let's have Snow learn that. So, this is done by Snow. I would like to have some more builders, if we can. Priority service of building is enabled. If the Lord Manager does not manage to give instructions, another free lord will... This has priority. We have to give the instructions in order for them to build things. There's the barracks that have been built. The warehouse. Moonshine. Make until... Make until we got at least... the moonshine. Okay, make until we have 20 moonshine. That should work. So they're all praying to our humble lord. Snow extols Tim. What does that mean? Hunger, moderate fatigue. 2, spend some time with Tim. Should give you a good mood. And then Bormacher go for wolf hunting together with Chelsea. Speed up the construction of the city, build an additional warehouse. I'm gonna do that. Ooh, I'm all dressed up. There we go. Daily statistics are okay. World summary. Capital of factions, Starstream has been successfully attacked by the army of Stardale. New heretic cult in the northern woods. Travels and treatise speak of a new cult that has spreading widely among the wild tribes in the northwestern Warrior. Stardale has become my enemy. That's okay. So there's a cult somewhere. I can live with that, Stardale. He's my enemy. I'm gonna start making money and whatnot. Travelers coming over. And we need to work on mines and whatnot. Wound treatments. Wait, who's having a wound? Oh. That's a feisty wolf there. So, wound treatments. Sometimes a wound can be simple bruises and minor cuts. The character can gangrene incurable and will soon die. To prevent this, characters treat wounds with medical salves. Okay. Can we see our mild fatigue? So victory in battle. Doesn't look like we have any wounds going on. Oh, there we go. Injuries, minor bruises. How about on Chelsea? Nothing. How about on Snow? Nothing. Fair enough. Not enough housings. We are on that. We are on that. So. Instructions not received. Let's make this a priority. Good. This one shall be handled by Chelsea, the warehouse. And then we need housing. Therefore, let's make a second dormitory. over here. And so this is a priority to be built first. There we go. Level 2 lumber mills. That is nice. Can we do something like that down here as well? Oh, it looks like they're doing it. Okay, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, so every day cycle they're giving Flesh Wolf attack. So let's have this with Kormaker, Chelsea, and you two. Go and attack the wolf. He looks feisty. 40 years old. 26 years old. Wow, that's pretty old for a wolf. Get him. Oh, apologize. Looks like, there we go. Get him. Our lords and ladies are busy at work. Get him. Oh, looks like we're getting support. The wolf has plenty of injuries and is finally a fallen beast. So we can disband the group. How's Cormac looking? Bold. And has some good injuries overall. They're praising the combat. Oh, they burned the body at the altar. Dude, you're injured. Why are you spending time in bed now with your spouse? Oh my goodness gracious. This is getting out of hand and wildly. So, what else? Only one title remains. Okay, we need barracks. We have a very weak army. The enemy is plotting. Okay, we need barracks. Barracks should be our next priority. Good. Production. Resources. The mine. Should have... Chelsea should be studying the mine in a bit. Fighting enemies. Yes, we got that. Yeah. Wound treatment. Good. Migrations. We're good. Perfect. Let's speed this up. Oh, look at that. They're celebrating over here, playing some music, having some drinks. I love it. So technically, we're just placing down the management buildings, so to say. We're giving them a noble to maintain and plot for that workspace. And... production. Okay, these are all the things that we want to produce. And then they automatically handle it. While we are taking care of how we produce and make certain things go. And take care of the relationships around us. Maka. They seem to not like us. So, let's just make Lord assassination. Oof. The Lord is going to the city and interacts with the family of the Lords living there. Just send as a guest. That sounds good. I'm gonna go out there as a guest. Perfect. This has party as well, so somebody else takes over. Ceremony begins. A wedding? No, that was a wedding. We missed that. I should keep more attention on what pops up here. Looks like, I guess, Tim and Snow are now officially married. Inventory knowledge. Is there some information that we can see? Is it the spouse? I guess that means they're together. So, still have people sleeping outside. It's not good. I hope the barracks will be built next turn. With some people who are not in a good mood. Mild fatigue. Holy Sophia has forsaken me. Okay. I've arrived at the Dust Valley. Now the last Emperor Maximilian appeared to me. The loving family has betrayed me. They have strayed from the covenants of Mother Sapphire, seizing Crimson Throne. Your family, my descendants, and your destiny to challenge the church, reclaim my castle, and establish a new empire. But first, you must unite Norlands with pen and swords. It seems I found the purpose of our house. Unite 15 Norland provinces under your control, either as a king of a vassal state or the leader of a union of 3 cities. Proclaim yourself the new emperor and challenge the church. That is the ultimate goal. Oh my goodness gracious. And then we have a final fight or showdown with the church up there, I guess. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. That's not good. Politics. Let's do a peace treaty with them. Cost of church meditation services, 200. You can use the action slander to turn the king's neighbors against him. Making him more amendable. Request to join the alliance. So, Windpeak, can I see with whom you are in an alliance? Is the alliance head? Okay, King's family. I would like here a little bit of a better overview in terms of like diplomacy overview in the sense. To see how and who is with them. So before we look into the otherworldly things, we definitely need to work on something that we can sell. Oh, there we go. Barracks goes up. Beautifully. Finally. Finally we have some barracks going on. So, the building needs a manager. I'm gonna give this to Tim. He's taking care of the food production anyways. So, how long do I remain there? Deliberate insult his lord, creating a reason for duel? No. Let's just spend some time with him. This is the Lord of Windpeak up there. So, go over here. We're in good. If interest in the Lord towards the performers high, they will spend time in bed. It's okay. We're just gonna spend some time together. I know. I've arrived in Dust Valley. Perfect. Good. So this has already Tim taking care of this. The barracks have their people living in it. Army. I definitely need new warriors. I need also a source of production and income. Chelsea's nearly done with the mines. That is good. That is good. Come on. There we go. The mine has been learned. Resources. Make the mine. Boom. So. We could rewrite that. Just in case Chelsea dies at some point. We need for that 3 paper. Only there are no lords available for this task. And then I could sell it. Let's do it. So, what are the problems over here? The enemy is plotting. Only 1 settler remains. We have a weak army. Okay, so we have to take care of the army, aka our income. But that means also somehow our weapon production rate, because yeah, we are not having any production in terms of weaponry going on. So that means we're gonna wait for somehow the trade coming in here. We can declare this ambition to have more people. So migrants of 3. Healthy and unemployed is 1. Everyone else is employed. Okay, so we have more than enough tasks for each and every one. So the mine should be handled then by Chels. You take care of the mine. There's just 1 person in the mine. Okay, that's perfect. So that means also our last unemployed should be okay. With that, we have done time for the housing to expand. Let's start making some peasants' houses. That would be nice. Let's make them back by back. So something like that. So, floors. Stone floor. I have a passway all over the place. Good. Then down here, leading to the library. Let's fill it up with that. And of course, going into your house, and your house, to the main hall as well. The Holy Caravan has arrived beautifully. Beautifully, exactly. Warmaker, are you back home? Or you just arrived? Oh, I look horrendously of a high pain level. Can you... When you just came home, do spend some time with your loved one. As for the trader, him. Let's see. What can we buy of him? What can we sell? That is the most important thing. We can sell food. We could sell moonshine, but we have none. And we could sell wood. Wood is pretty expensive. Tax on warriors. The Holy Family allows you to have your own army, but in return it requires payment of a tax, the amount of which depends on the total combat skill of your warriors. Oh boy. So that means higher army, also higher costs of things. So let's sell here something around 100 wood. Good. Let's sell something around 100 of these. And then books. Longevity. Special diet and mental state slows down aging, causing it to begin 10 days later. Okay. Coal furnace. Training ground. Hand-to-hand combat. Scaffolds. Keeping prisoners. Allows you the construction of prison wards through the constructions menu. A workshop. A herbalist. A temple. Ay. Correct cutting. All lumberjacks in the province gain the knowledge to obtain twice as much resources from a single felled tree. That's not bad. Fertilizing field costs half the amount of wood. Your lords and warriors will have an additional 20% chance of instantly beheading an enemy. Oh boy. Oh, big farm. I need weapons though. Allows the construction of workshops. Coal furnace. Training grounds. Scaffolds. What does a workshop do? Pulls daggers and bows. Well, let's grab the workshop then. The coal furnace. Producing coal. Training grounds. This is to train your warriors, improving their combat skills. Scaffold might not be bad. During working hours, executioners search vagabonds, suspect of crimes, and lead them to the scaffolds. Exactly. I mean, we don't have really a crime yet going on. Let's do it. Let's have it. Herbalist sounds also good, so we get healing things going on as well. And first land gains experience in combat. Why not? Let's have that. So that means they get a little bit of money from us. Not making coin. That's bad. That is bad. Let's sell some more. Oh, the price goes down. I see. So let's trade so we at least receive a little bit of money. New indicator for each product that shows the amount of market can absorb without an increase of the price. Market volume. Okay, nice. So one title remains. That means I can have one more noble with me. Okay, knowledge. So the workshop needs to be learned fast. Learn. Currently no lords available to do this task. Okay, because they're learning the other things. Looks like there's a tavern brawl going on. What's happening here? Homeless. Pain from an injury. Oh boy. I like here if the injury things would go into more details, like what happened, instead of just only injury. Looks like also my character is still pretty banged up. Progress returns to the province. Beautiful. Economic reports. So, how many resources were spent on production? Okay. Don't see moonshine, though, here. Consumables. Oh, there it is. 10. Can we produce more than that? Produce 40 units. Cormaker's increasingly admiring Chelsea. And I'm getting carried away by Chelsea because apparently I just collapsed. Thank you, woman. Them having a good chat about drinking some wine. Why are these outside? Homeless. Okay, looks like we actually do have a lack of housings. So this gets better next day. So that means also we have now some people free to learn new things. Currently there are no lords available for this task. How comes? He's reading Dad. She's reading Dad. And Chelsea's rewriting them. Okay, that's why. Because they're all busy doing something. Fair enough. Fair enough. So, let's see. Constructions, decor. Let's go with some more stone floors. Away from up here. I wonder if they actually use them as well. Or if they're just purely decorational. So, then we want some kind of dirty looking stone floors. Over here with the peasantry. Drag this down. Going in between as well. There we go. Parents of the unholy hordes. That sounds not good. Where is that? Inquisition Missions has returned with dire news. The Northwestern Forest, so-called Unholy Horde, has formed a union of forest tribes under the rule of the new heretical cult, the Dead God. Okay, it's just news. The bandit leader wishes to sell 4 slaves. So... Kaden is not very happy. I mean, Starstram is not very happy. And he still has some bandits up there. Hiring bandits or attack them. Raging a battle with the bandits. Squad of 7 individuals. 7 individuals who are light fightings. Okay, well, as soon as we have our production going, we can task that and just speed up the process. Mine is being built. We're getting slowly some iron income. That's good. Tim cheered up Cormacher. Thank you, Tim. I definitely needed that. Looks like Tim is feeling a little bit sickish from the last time drinking too much. Chelsea pretended to not hear snow. Dare you? Oh boy. So they're all working on their things. Tim is studying Ryan Field. That's nearly done. Chelsea's book writing is also nearly done. Tim and Snow are going on a date. Okay. Tim ignored Chelsea. Probably because of the mean comments that happened there. Okay, the nobles seem to be busy. And it looks like the holy trade ship is coming into town again. There we go. We have now some proper houses. Are we still having homeless people? We're now up to 30. I'm gonna build 2 more dormitories. Like that. Like that. Okay. Beautiful. So, let's see what we can trade. Send in the trader, Mr. Tim. You gotta work on that. So, we still have no moonshine that we can sell as an extra. We do have a little bit of wood. that we can sell. Some of that. Looks like we're not paying too much back. Also not really making a profit. Would like to buy though at least a little bit of things here. Increase the relationship with Matriarch to 15. Oh, Matriarch is producing that. Okay, so I have to increase my liking with the Matriarch in order to buy those from him. Fair enough. We could have some spears. I'm gonna have some paper. Turn loyalists. Nothing that I could sell. All moonshine consumed in the province provides half as strong in negative thoughts. Warren's moonshine. Cadence army, combat, flavor ale, pig farm. Special recipe for braised rutabaga that prevents death from rutabaga typhoid, but does not prevent the disease itself. What? We can die from eating rutabaga? Oh boy. Free Lord is waiting to be hired. So, he is 31 years old. He's very good at teaching. Not so good at the other parts. So, speed off. Let's educate. General training. From Chelsea. We need to get better. And it looks like Chelsea's done with her transcribing of the book. If I read this correctly. So, knowledge. Workshop. Learn. From Chelsea. There we go. And then we can soon hire and make our own things. That means we need another house for a lord over here. Granted title, vast conversation. Hire the lordling. Twice 10 rings. We don't have that. Okay. The ruler of Moonlake has died. Oh boy. So, request for assistance from Windspeak. The enmity between the kings has reached the stage of war. Tutperka from Treewood is planning to plunder Windpeak. We're gonna help them. We gonna help them. Form an expedition and send it to provide an assistance. I'm gonna send aid. Okay, so I have to do that before that. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Tim, can you buy then? Oh shit, it's going off. He is going away. No! How much weapon we got? In terms of army. Chelsea should lead. We have 2. Okay, we have 5 weapons. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We could hire somebody from the peasants. No. Let's bring in a mercenary. Based on his combat skill, the church will tax an army increased by 6. Okay. They got one with 15, but they will not come yet. So we're gonna just send out these 4 people together with Chelsea. Chelsea, bring in 4, and then we have 2 bows and 2 of those with the 4 weapons. Okay. Let's send you out. Create warriors. And then we're going into the global situation here. Click on this sign. Request assistance. Sending aid. Unlocal map. Chelsea squad. Send army. Beautiful. Out she goes. I guess. So, Will of Monarch died. Was it retrieving their weapons from the storage? Please wait a moment. And off they go. 2 archers and 2 plonky plonks. Warriors are armed and ready. Good. The freeload thing can wait for... We don't have the time for that. We have a very weak army. That is true. That is true indeed. We have a very weak army. Gonna work on that. We are going to work on it. Let's hire some more people because they take some time to come in anyways. Although we can bring in some peasants. And train them. And it doesn't cost us money. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Peasants joining the army. And then hopefully we're gonna have some training grounds at some point. Warriors are unhappy. The enemy is waiting for the right moments. So, unhappy warriors are a very dangerous phenomenon, as they will rise a rebellion. Ensure in the finance menu that the warriors receive sufficient salary and alcohol. Perhaps it makes sense to build a temple. Set the visitation filters only for warriors and preach fanaticism there. Oh boy. So, I don't know how to build a temple yet, though. So, production workshop soon. Soon. Finance. Taverns. Can sell it all out. Wages for the warriors. You go to 10. There we go. Maybe that can help them a little bit. And army, night patrol up here. And they patrol. Okay, beautiful. But a little bit of a room to cover. Hermagers gain a new level in intellect. Hermager disregarded snow. Hey, you guys. Get a hold of it. Have an... Conversation will take place as a result of which characters can share knowledge with each other, but probably twice as high during the normal conversation. Characters spend time together, they walk, pray, play music, and so on. During this time, there will definitely be 2 deep conversations, not necessarily good ones. Let's have a wise conversation with Snow then. Good. Chelsea arrived in Windpeak. There we go. The enemy between the kings has reached the stage of war. Who knew that? So... Good. I'm curious when it comes to combat. You know, just gains? Hop field and beer? Yes. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Scaffold. Let's learn this by Kormakar. That means you can produce new things. Rye fields. And hops. And then that also mills. The mill makes flour. And then we have the temple and the chancellery. Clerks work here and can be assigned to administration buildings instead of the lords. Oh, we can train clerks so the lords don't have to do that. That's nice. A living space for prisoners and accommodate 21 people. Inside there's an altar. That's also not bad, but not now. Not now. So let's see here. Resources. Let's make a hop field. There we go. Let's make a rye field. Is that the only fertile place that we have for such things? Oh, we have some over there as well. And that's pretty far away. Okay. So, after that, let's have them learn that for now. Lumber mill upgrade, herbalist. Herbalist should be also learned. Combat. Let's learn as well. Tim, bring your combat. Combat Volume 1. Study. So they're lovely building all of this. This also will go into Tim's management. Game has been saved automatically. We're expecting 6 migrants today. Workers have not introduced restrictions today. Okay, that has been just built. That's okay. So Tim, you go for that. Looks like also we have a trader coming in. And a noble. Dagmar. So, educate yourself with warfare. Philosophy, economy. Yeah, let's learn some economy from Tim. And then Tim, please, make sure to trade some here. Let's see, what can we sell them? Nothing really. We can sell them nothing really. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So that's it. That's all I can offer. Basically, trade. So I think we need another brewery. Or we can upgrade the brewery. Let's upgrade the brewery. Build that first. Reload is waiting for high. That's okay. That's okay. Good. They're moving on. Still kind of in a meh with the... Goddess will punish me. Or the situation. So, what's going on here? Wars are unhappy. Why are you guys unhappy? Beastless through the bar. Fatal fatigued. Fear of death. Why is there fear of death? I'm just a peasant, not a warrior. I'll be killed in the very first battle. Oh, I see. They're just overall afraid at the moment. Because I recruited them. Snow's unable to move. Why that? Menopause makes pregnancy impossible. Loss of mobility. Oh boy. That means we're not gonna get offsprings of Tim and Snow. Oh, that is bad. Let's move on forward. Here's when she will come back. So what do we have here? We need temples. We have a weak army. Chelsea has an inflamed wound. Ooh. Ruler Cormacher, I have hastened to thank you for standing by my side. I know that the battle was fierce and you suffered significant losses, but rest assured the good you have done will not be forgotten. Oh boy. Oh, that means we're victorious. And she comes back with I would have loved to see the battle. That I get a prompt up to be like, do you want to watch the combat or the battle happening? So, temple, they seem to want. They want a temple. It's a lot of wood. It looks like we're lacking a lot of wood. How comes that? They definitely should have priority then. Our lumber mills, priority. Priority. The Chief of Cheddon has brought you tribute. Are these like little Fitzdale and Cheddon? Oh, I see. They give me tributes. And I can contain their migration from there. Ah, that's cool. Of little towns within my vicinity, not just my main town itself. Okay. Prisoners. We can write something about it. Keeping prisoners allows the construction of prison wards. Herbalist. Nobody available. Okay. And somebody's learning the temple. There we go. Got a nice boost of wood. But it looks like we might need some extra. Good until we have that amount of moonshine. Looks like we're drinking more than we can produce. At least it seems that way. Snow is unable to move again. Is it because of fatigue? Sleep. Okay, so for some reason their sleep schedule is all over the place and just collapse. Unfortunately, employed peasants can either leave your city or turn to crime. Vagabonds will steal flour from the warehouse. With some crimes. Huh. How dare they? To combat crime, deploy guards, build scaffolds, sterilize the population, and prevent peasants from being unhappy. Gods? I mean, it's because my military there is unhappy. Dude, Chelsea has an inflammable wound. It has an eye loss. Wow. Infected wounds is expecting with child, and we just send her out into battle? How evil are we? How evil are we? Insufficient rings? We have 5 rings though. Oh boy, that's hilarious. That is hilarious. Chelsea is pregnant with child. Oh, from this very interaction, from coming back from combat. Looks like she's also stinking. Pain from injury, fatal fatigued, no rest. There's a chat with Tim. Chelsea praises Tim. Yeah, definitely. Needs all the praise. Why she's so greenish? That doesn't look healthy. Okay, the inflammation is gone. Wind Peak. Chelsea's not ready to go on a date. So... okay, everybody's learning their thing. That's good. That is good. Economic reports. Jess has been carried back into her house. Okay, so seems like our Nords are staying up until they just collapse and then being carried back into their houses. Construction. That means I should be having now enough for a temple to be built. So let's build a temple down here. Okay. Here nectar is sold. The den. Oh boy. No, no, no. We're not selling any nectar in our people's homes. Do we need a second brewery? I mean, I can upgrade it some more. Let's do it. Let's upgrade it some more. This should have priority to be built. Characters are drawn to each other with varying degrees of strength, which is reflected in their levels of interest. You can see their interest in the relationship tab when hovering over the portraits of a character. Skills. Needs. Willingness of a character to go on a date for sexual activity should be higher than undefined. Falling in love, likelihood of telling a joke during deep conversations. Factor influence interests include difference in the manners, relationships, scent, age, social status, alcohol consumption, and several other factors that can be explored by hovering over the question marks next to the interest indicator. Interest indicator. I'm missing it. Maybe I'm just too blind. Streamer blindness, I'm calling it out. Streamer blindness, I am calling it. Minus 12 to interest. Intellect, manners, trade, management, teaching, combat. Loyalty, 100%. Goes for inspection. I am very much blind. Okay. Gives up the order, what to do. Another request for assistance. Wind Peak again. Oof. Oof, I'm not sure I'm gonna send out some people again up there. How's my armor looking, by the way? Did I lose anything? I did not lose anything. Tim starts performing the task. Educate. Very good. Very good. Teach me. Teach me economics, Tim. Please, I want to be a better trader. Trader. We need temples. Build additional temples to accommodate everyone. With a very weak army. The tavern are no functioning. Why not? Is I'm lacking workers? Is that what's going on? Definitely need some people to be captured. So, why is there green stuff all over the place? Oh, is it because she's Pregante and she's like vomiting here and then? Ew. Ew, ew, ew. Services. The scaffold has been learned. Yeah, we're not doing good on wood. We're gonna meet another lumber mill. It seems like. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna send out we're gonna create an army and send out people to capture something. So we're gonna send out Tim. So Tim will bring in this unit. This unit. I'm gonna have 3 warriors and 3 weapons. Create. So they'll bring their weaponry. There we go. The archers have been collected. The army is complete. To the world. How many are these? If I attack them, 6 bandits. Chance of victory, 41. I'm gonna try this out. Tim is good in combat. He will be able to handle that. And he has some shooting protection or shooting help. That's the word I'm looking for. Workers have no instructions today. When loving family, consider your settlement big enough, they send a bishop to you. Through the actions menu, your lord can confess to the bishop to remove their sins, as well as perform other religious actions. The bishop can provoke a religious uprising if he quarrels with any of your lords. Be sure to please him. Oh boy. Oh boy. That is not good. That is not good. Ew. Looks like Cormac and Chelsea had some fun and time in bed while Chelsea was vomiting all over the place. So he is the bishop. So what can we do with you? Social. Let's play some dice with Cormac. Exactly. Let's make it happen. Seems like we have a wolf over here. We're getting some peasants in. Chelsea. Chelsea, can you go on and wolf hunts with Snow and Kormaker? Stop the education. Bishop. I can divorce. I can beg for forgiveness. I can confess. I'm gonna play dice with him. Oh, I did. And I lost. Let's also have a wise conversation. No. Can I do this with him? Social. There we go. Spend some time with Kormaker. Okay, he seems to like it. He's entertained. Goes to play some music in company. Wait, the bishop will play music for us? Oh, he plays some music for us. Shiva will share an anecdote with Kormaker. Okay. At least we're pleasing him. Chelsea seems to run around in the bra, even though she's already dressed up. I mean, you know, bugs can happen. We can now build a workshop. Beautifully. Finally. Finally. Production. Insufficient workers for the patrols. So, let's build the workshop. Up here. This one has no manager. Let's appoint it to Snow. Okay, Tim is moving out to the bandit camp. I'm very curious. Here comes the combat. I would like to see it on the battle map. So. Attack! Oh, we're getting some shots in already. Let's move over here. Come on. Start shooting. Nice block. Nice block. You got this, Tim. You got this. You're all alone up there, Tim. There comes the next salvo. Beautiful shots in. As long as the armor holds, we should be good. No! Tim has been slaughtered with the last hit and passed away. This is a sad day. This is a very sad day. That one has given up. His weapon is broken. Same goes for my last archer. Shot's been fired. Hits one on the grounds. And now he's gonna get the spanking of his life. No, apparently they're running away. Down goes another warrior. A poor day. A poor day. The heir of the crown has fallen. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, a good view towards Nordland and what it has in store for us, what it can deliver. And keep in mind, this game is still in production, so there's lots and lots of more features to come. Lots of more quality of life things that we can see. And some bug fixes left and right, of course. I enjoyed it. I hope you did as well. Let me know in the comments down below what do you think of it. And if this should become an game we should return on our channel and make a full run of it and try to suppress the church and whatnot. Thanks a lot for watching. See you in the next one.